Meet Alex. He just left his full-time job to follow his dream, working for himself as a freelance designer.
So, I quit my job. No more 9 to 5. No boss breathing down my neck. I'm officially a freelancer.
But the very first question pops up.
Do I need to register a company? And what kind?
Let's break it down. There are different ways to structure your business. The common ones: a sole proprietor, a partnership, and a limited company. As a sole proprietor, you and your business are legally the same. That makes it quick and simple to start. No fancy paperwork, no separate tax filings in many countries. But here's the catch: you're also personally on the hook. If your business owes money or faces a legal issue, your personal savings, even your home, could be at risk. A partnership is what it sounds like: a business owned by 2 or more people. You share responsibility, decisions, and profits. It's based on trust, and usually a written agreement about who does what, and who gets what. Partnerships are great when you have someone to grow with. But here's something important: just like in a sole proprietorship, partners are personally liable for the business. That means if the business gets into debt or legal trouble, each partner could be held responsible with their personal assets. A limited company is like creating a separate mini-company that stands on its own. It has its own legal identity. That means its own bank account, its own contracts, its own tax returns, and yes, its own rules. The best part? If something goes wrong, your personal stuff, like your savings or your home, usually stays protected. Let's go through some key differences. A sole proprietor and partners in partnership get paid directly, just like a freelancer. A limited company earns money as a business. You pay yourself through a salary or by taking profits later, called dividends. Another key difference is liability. As a sole proprietor or partnership, your business is you and your partners, which means if something goes wrong, your and your partner's personal assets could be on the line. With a limited company, there's a legal wall. It's not perfect, but it adds protection. Also consider costs. LLCs may require setup fees and annual filings, while being a sole proprietor is usually free or very low cost. Another big difference: taxes. Sole proprietors usually report their business income on their personal tax return. Limited companies often file separate corporate tax and other tax returns. Partnerships could be both, but usually personal income tax. Depending on the country, some might even pay a lower combined tax than the other. We'll unpack all of that in the coming episodes, so stay tuned. So, to summarize what we learned today: a sole proprietor is simple, fast, and low cost, perfect if you're working alone. But there's no legal protection, and you're personally liable for everything. A partnership is about teaming up. You share work, profits, and risk. It's flexible but only works well with clear agreements and strong trust. And then there's the LLC, a separate legal entity. It protects your personal assets and offers more flexibility and credibility, but comes with more rules and paperwork. Each has trade-offs. There's no one-size-fits-all. So what should Alex choose? If he's just starting out, working alone, and keeping it simple, being a sole proprietor might be enough. But if he's taking on bigger clients, hiring people, or wants legal protection, a limited company could be smarter. And no matter what, it's always best to check your local laws and tax rules. Every country has its own specifics.
Sole proprietor it is. Looks like the best option for me.
Whatever you choose, the most important step is, start. Let's go. Your next client is waiting.